Greetings everyone! You may have wondered where I've been the past 11 days, 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 69 seconds. Well, the answer is Mother's Day was Sunday, and I think I just set a timer by accident. Do you have any idea how hard it is to please as many mothers as I have to please on Mother's Day? There's almost 2 million of you. That's a lot of stress on me. No, but I've been very busy. So trying to balance being a long-form channel, a short-form channel, an actual business, and pleasing all of your mothers is an incredibly difficult task that I am grateful you guys have enabled me to do this. It's also very, very stressful, and it's difficult to do alone. Thankfully, my intern, the greatest intern that's ever lived behind the camera, has been helping me immensely, and I could never have done it without them, but it's been difficult. So what I want to do today is May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So what I want to do is engage in some ThinkPad therapy. Don't worry, this isn't gonna be just another ThinkPad video where I fix a ThinkPad. It's even worse, because this is gonna be a ThinkPad video where I fix a ThinkPad and then give you life advice. So this is a ThinkPad P52. And as you know, that's P as in platonic relationship. I got it from Trident, you guys know the deal. This is a part of the big batch that I got. We're still finishing up. We have some left over. We have a few 10th gens. We have about 20 in the closet right there. So first of all, thank you very much for the ThinkPads have been an overwhelming success. Thank you guys genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So we're wrapping all that up. There was a few leftovers. These are actually the nice ones, Gen 10s, all that stuff. You guys don't care about that though. You guys don't care about that. You guys came to just see me fix an old, disgusting P52, which has seen much better days. Much better days. But while I'm doing this, I do want to talk seriously. So Sunday was Mother's Day. And as you guys know, my mother suffers from vascular dementia. Dementia sucks. It sucks. And I think a lot of people will kind of relate to me with this one. If you're in the IT industry, you're somebody who likes to fix things. And it really sucks when something is unfixable, because that's our mindset, right? It's not just with computers or phones or whatever that you like fixing things. It's the therapy that kind of is involved with that. You take something that's broken and you repair it. You make it better than it was new. I have that mentality with everything. I think a lot of you guys also share that same mindset. Repairing things was always a form of therapy for me. It's nice to take something apart, put it back together, whatever. And thankfully now I can do that without the constant stress of somebody in my ear, when's it gonna be done? When's it gonna be done? How much is it? That's too much. I don't have that anymore, thanks to you guys buying my stuff and watching my videos.
I've been transparent about my struggles having a career as a repair shop owner, and making the change to start a whole new business wasn't a decision I made lightly. But this opportunity didn't just fall into my lap overnight. It took time, research, and help from connections I've made throughout my life. But not everyone has these same connections, and that's where today's sponsor, Strawberry.me Career Coaching, comes in. If you're ready to land your dream job, switch careers, or just level up in your industry, working with a coach can make all the difference. It's like therapy for your career. Strawberry.me pairs you up with a professional career coach who will help you define a personal brand that pops harder than my knees, help map out your next big move, whether it's a promotion, a pivot, or just getting paid what you're actually worth, and help you stay on track to accomplish your goals, especially when you start second-guessing yourself or just feel stuck. Because no matter what career you're in, you should be the one in control, and having someone to keep you grounded during your journey is key. So head to strawberry.me/SalemTechSperts to grab a sweet $50 credit. That's strawberry.me/SalemTechSperts. Your career is a big deal. It's time to treat it like one.
It's important that you guys take the time to find your own form of therapy, whatever it is, even if it's unbox therapy. There's nothing there. Some people like to buy things, and that's their form of therapy. Some people like to repair things. And it's a bummer. It's a bummer when you have somebody in your life or something in your life that you can't repair because it's just not possible. This video isn't gonna be a bummer. I'm not gonna go on and on and on and on about it. It just sucks. And this is kind of also your reminder that if you are an IT guy in the industry, somewhat in the industry, you're just always too busy for people in your life, like your personal life. You have to make time for the people in your life because you don't know how long they're gonna be around for. I know this is such a dark video, isn't it? Such a depressing video. Don't worry, I'm not done yet. From working with people in the industry and from seeing the comments and stuff from people in the industry, we neglect people in our personal lives. The person that we neglect the most is ourselves. We're always worried about fixing something for somebody else and the deadlines that we have to meet for somebody else. We don't spend the time mentally to just take care of ourselves, whether it's playing a video game, doing whatever, you know,
Playing the maraca.
because if you don't have a healthy way of releasing your stress or venting, you're gonna go towards unhealthy ways. And that's super common in the IT industry as well, which is something that a lot of people don't talk about. Alcohol use is huge in the tech industry. I know.
Speaking from experience?
No, I don't abuse alcohol, thankfully. I don't have substance abuse issues. I'm just mentally deranged, like naturally. My old boss was a hardcore alcoholic. It's sad. So what I'm doing right here, I'm unscrewing every single screw I see. So on this P52, I'm just gonna replace the thermal paste on here, but I'm just unscrewing every single screw I see. And I don't want every single video to just be me repairing a ThinkPad talking about how burned out I am or how bad it is in this industry. But I think it's super important. That's one of the main kind of points I want to drive home to anybody that's trying to get into the repair industry. It's something that I don't see talked about a lot on YouTube because it's just kind of like, it's taboo, right? You don't really acknowledge it, that it exists. It's just kind of like you make jokes on it, and I do that, I'm guilty of that. I make jokes on it all the time. I'm making a joke on it right now, talking about
Playing the maraca.
But when I get emails from students in high school and stuff that ask to interview me, and they want to know my experience in the repair industry and all that stuff, it's like, do you really want to know my experience in the repair industry, or do you want to just know my experience repairing things? Because it's two completely different things. And my experience in the repair industry is, I think a lot of people kind of have the same experience, where it's not positive. It's overwhelmingly negative, and a lot of people get burned out and leave it because of that. I don't regret it. I don't regret ever starting this industry or whatever. But what I do want to just tell people, just be prepared for it. If you're not mentally prepared for the BS that's going to be involved in dealing with people, then it's not going to be a very kind career to you or to your loved ones. Your relationships will suffer. And this month has been specifically very kind of busy for me, and I've done a lot of introspection this month. I'm doing a lot of big things, big life things and big career things. I'm also moving. So this is it, man. This shop, this isn't the last video, but this shop is not gonna be any more. I'm moving into somewhere that's better, bigger, all because, again, you guys bought so many of my ThinkPads, and you showed to me that it is a viable business model, that I can do this, and it's only possible. I already said that, fuck you guys, I'm not gonna give you too much credit. I've already said it's possible because of you guys. But that's huge, man. Moving your shop and moving like your whole, this is my life. For the past 10 years, this has been my life. This has been my every single day. Everything has come from this little, 20-foot by 12-foot space of bread and people screaming about peppers and onions. This is it. I am moving. It's still gonna be in Salem. I'm gonna be right down the street. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know when it happens. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress involved in it. And this is how I deal with it. I fix things. And it's nice that I can fix things and then sell them for very cheap and make sure they go to somebody that actually needs them, and not to, Barbara that's gonna scream at me that I'm charging her too much money because I'm trying to make $50 profit off of a laptop. The other form of therapy I have is playing video games. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do it as much as I want to. Don't ever do what I'm doing right there. Don't ever pull a plug like that. Don't pull out. All this has to come out. The whole top case needs to come out just to get to the heatsink, which is, it's stupid, but this frame gives it more stability. It's more sturdy. Rigidness, that's what the rigidity. That's what this top frame does, and that's why the P series is set up like this. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing some video games this month, and I'm gonna be partnering with Crowbar Collective. So we're gonna be doing a Black Mesa stream. I think I'm gonna be playing Blue Shift. This video is probably gonna come out the day I'm playing it. Yeah, I went to PAX this week, and I met up with Crowbar Collective. We had a blast. I talked to Alienware too. That was fun.
Did they forgive you?
They didn't even know who I was. Nobody recognized me except for the front desk guy. That was actually nice because I can talk to people and see how they actually react. I want to be treated like a regular consumer, because at the end of the day, I'm defending the regular consumer. So when people know that you have some sort of influence and you have a large following, they won't treat you as if you were a regular person. And I don't like that. I want to be treated like somebody regular, because if I'm going to recommend somebody or even talk shit about a company, I want to make sure my experience is going to reflect the consumer's experience. That's that. But I will be playing that game this week, and that's going to be my form of therapy. I had a blast with Crowbar Collective. Shout out to them, dude. They are such nice people. Adam and Brad are awesome. Everybody there is friggin' amazing. That's why I've been so busy lately and why the lack of content is happening. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Shortly after you see this video, we'll be at our new space, cleaning it out, getting it prepared for what we're going to be doing with it. So stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm going to keep refurbishing these laptops because the demand
Too damn high.
the demand is too damn high, which is a good thing. I'm glad that people want these ThinkPads. And some of the messages I've been getting, they've been very reassuring, and like, it's a pick-me-up. At the end of the day, it's a pick-me-up because it lets me know that my decisions and my bitching and moaning and complaining is resulting in somebody getting, you know, their life changed by one of the devices that I'm repairing on stream with a blow-up doll or something like that. So it's always a good feeling to have. Yeah, there's always that guy that tries to make it the struggle Olympics. You know, I see those comments from usually males with too much testosterone. You know, I walked up 3 miles, no shoes, in the snow. So you have no right to complain about something being hard. I can tell you about someone complaining about something not being hard. And it is your wife. Boom, got him. It's not struggle Olympics, okay? Don't compare your struggle to somebody else's struggle. No one should be struggling, period. Don't be that guy. So right now what I'm doing, I am gonna repaste this bad boy. This is the heatsink for the P52. This computer looks like it was not cleaned very well. Yeah. Paste doesn't, okay, yeah, paste looks pretty bad. Paste. Silicone looks good though. The silicone looks good. It's still doing its thing. I have no idea what the specs are on this thing. I know it has a 8th Gen i7. I have no idea what else is going on here. But we are gonna have to steal some toothbrushes to get this thing going. Where'd you put your toothbrush? Should we go outside for this one?
If you want.
I don't wanna, I never wanna go outside. Little Gucci. Little Gucci. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna blast it. Blast! Gotta high five my homie. Did you high five him? That's right. Show some respect. Oh, we got ants? That's in your bread, people. Oh yeah, we do. Oh wow, look at this whole thing, ants. Look at the cookie, dude. The cookie. Oh my god, there's a whole ecosystem. Do you see it? You see all the little things?
Yeah.
It's a whole ecosystem. It's on this thing has spawned. That is disturbing. Okay, oh, that's a nice Benz, dude. Look at that. That's a nice Benz.
What's a Benz?
Are you kidding me? Oh no. I have to solder that back on. Yeah, the temperature sensor's right there. Why do I do this? Greatest technicians ever lived. All right, let's get back out here. I just realized the other one I did the same thing. What a dumb design. Hello, Hugo's. Hugo is freezing. Now I know a lot of you don't think I solder, and the truth is, I just don't like soldering. How's that elbow feel? That was a clonker. So I just need to change the tip on this. The tip wasn't big enough. So what I'm gonna do is just unscrew it. Ah! Ah! Okay, well at least I didn't lose my whole body, just a limb. It's been a while, it cooled down since then. Don't do what I'm doing here. Shout out to Fantech. I'm not being sponsored for this video. I actually do like this soldering iron.
To give you some context, both fans on the P52 have a wire that's soldered to the heatsink, and I clearly broke both of them, so I have to resolder it.
Now for these chips, I am going to use PTM 7950. And yes, this is therapeutic. I also love the P series, so like knowing that this computer went from atrocious mess to somebody's gonna use it for a daily driver, it's a good feeling. I don't know if you know Madonna. I mean, you can sleep with her, but don't sleep on her. The gaps are taped up, the fans are secured in their housing, and they're gonna go back on so they can mate with the PTM on the chips that they love so much. Okay, so the fans are back in, they're connected. Let's put our RAM in now, because I will forget. You guys understand how unintelligent I am. It has made for great creativity and terrible memory. And now this thing, oof. This is the rigidity. This is where it gets its sturdiness.
Virginity?
This is its virginity. That's what makes it strong. More laptops should use this, because if they did, they wouldn't break as easy. And now, this guy goes in there, he's a little Gucci. I think I'm gonna clean off the gooch. It's, got some gooch on here. Just a little bit. I don't like the look of you. Look at what came off the fans, by the way. I didn't even show you. Look what came off the fans. That was just on the outside of the fan. And these are 180-degree hinges, so we can put it back together just like this, which is very nice. And now's the fun part. You gotta wire everything back together. A machine like this, especially if you have an overheating one, it is definitely therapeutic because it is not an easy computer to work on. So when you do it, you have a sense of accomplishment, and that, at the end of the day, that's what you need, man. You need a sense of accomplishment because life is hard right now, and you deserve to win. You also deserve a Wi-Fi card. There it is. Ooh, this thing is filthy. Filthy. My intern decided to go eat a sub. That's what he looks like now. All right, now that we're cleaned up, physically we're cleaned up, which I did an amazing job, I dare say. I think I did a very good job with this thing. So the only thing that's left to do is to install the NVMe, 1 terabyte, and install Windows on here. I will be selling this on SalemTechSperts.com. Yeah, I don't know how much it'll cost. I have no idea, so don't ask me. And we have 2 of these, so this is just the first one I'm doing. Then we have that one over there, so I'm going to be doing the same thing. As you can see, it takes quite a lot of time to refurbish these ones, which is why it takes so long doing them. So that's the deal with them. And then those 2 Gen 10s, those will also be on the website. These are the nicest ones I've ever sold in my life. And this one was still under warranty, had the motherboard replaced under warranty. This thing is brand new. So these are going to get Gen 4 PCIe NVMe's, 1 terabyte, and that thing's going to be flying. Okay, so for specs, we got a i7-8750H, 32 gigabytes of DDR4, 26666666666V, and NVIDIA Quadro P1000. So it's a decent little laptop here. I think that's it. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is you take care of yourself, I'll take care of your mothers. Check this out. This is the longest, look at this. Why do I need a book? And it's attached to my shirt. I just found this. What the hell? Are these Ferrari's race plans? Like, what is going on here? How many pages is this? 1, 2, 3. How many languages? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of what? How to wash? I don't get this. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. There's a lot of languages here. Puma, I don't know, man. Puma, sponsor me, and I'll delete this clip.